Hi everyone, this is Brian with another video on channeling stocks, and today I want to show you a great example of the type of channel that we look for in our own trading that often works out a lot better than just horizontal channels, which a lot of people talk about and trade in their own accounts. And when you look up channeling stocks online, they normally show you a horizontal channel, but we prefer to use upward sloping channels. And I'm going to show you an example of this here in a minute of a great channeling stock setup that we featured recently in March of 2016. And right now I'm looking at our newsletter online. When you log in, you get a list of all newsletters and all the featured trading setups. In this version or this issue of the weekly alert, we have this stock here, PRMW. Okay, and again, for those new to channeling stocks are basically those stocks that are in a consistent channel for a number of weeks, months, or years, where they have a reliable support that they bounce off of and they go to the upper end or beyond, in this case right here, of their channel. Now right here I have the bottom portion of the channel, the support, drawn on the chart. Don't have the upper end of the channel, but that would run from the highs here through to the highs here. Okay, and we can see here that it actually popped up about above the channel briefly before coming back down inside the channel. Okay. Now, what's great about this setup is, for one, you have the channel leading into new highs. So not only do you have the channeling stock pattern where it's really adhering and respecting the support level over time, but you're also in a horizontal consolidation too, where you've reached this $10 level here back in November of last year. And now we can see in early March, it started to break that $10 level and then closed down beneath it and pulled back to the support line. Okay, and that's a very bullish pattern when you see that very strong move to new highs and very strong volume, and then you see the lower volume pullback, in this case back to the channeling support, and then that next move higher is often very strong. Okay, if we click the chart in the newsletter, we'll get the more recent chart here, the latest one. This stock class closed on April 8th. Okay, so we have a move of, from the time it reached our entry point, which is a close above the downtrend resistance. That's the entry point that we use. And then once it closes above that, we put our market order to buy the next day. And in this case, this was about $9.25 around there, and then we can see within a few days it really resolved to the upside and broke through the channel, the upper portion of the channel, and that upper portion of the channel is right now acting as support as it consolidates up here near 11. But that's it's a 20% plus move within a week or so. And this is not a penny stock. It's not a stock without real earnings, without a business. The stock has a strong business, has very strong earnings growth, and has cash flow growth. It's paying down debt. It has a good story. And one of the great things about this stock too is that it's in a high RSI industry. It's in an industry that's doing very well right now. Consumer staples were the first ones to reach new highs recently of the major industry groups. This is a consumer staple. In fact, they make the water dispensers for Walmart. If you go to Walmart, most Walmarts, I believe, now have a water dispenser where you can buy a jug and have the water jug refilled, and do so very inexpensively. And it's a very high-tech water filter and very thorough water filter. So they're on the receiving end of some of the benefits to the water industry from the recent problems in, I believe it was Flint, Michigan, where they had a problem with the local water supply. So a lot of people have that on their mind, and their sales and earnings are benefiting from that. And a lot of fund managers are looking for consumer staple stocks because those stocks will withstand a downturn better than other industries in the stock market. But again, we have the uptrend channel. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tests. A lot of people say as long as you have 2 tests that it's confirmed uptrend or confirmed channel support, and we strongly recommend 3 or more tests. Really, anyone can draw a line between 2 low points on a stock chart and call that a support, a valid support. But if it's not tested 3 times, it's not as strong of a support. So why settle for a stock that doesn't have a strong support when you can find others that have this kind of strong support level? Another good thing about the stock is that it was beating estimates with rising future expectations, and that those are the stocks that we focus in on, and also elite growth stocks. This stock had both strong growth and the rising estimates and beating earnings expectations. So those are the stocks that we focus in on our site and for our own trading. This is a great example of a channeling stock that was also in a pattern where we're hitting new highs, pulling back on the lower volume and a well-formed consolidation, and then we had a break of that short-term downtrend, and then oftentimes you see a very strong move right after that. And that was the case here. But again, it's important to have the stocks that have the rising estimates, that are beating those estimates, and or a strong growth stock. That's more about channeling stocks, and another great example. If you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button below. There's a little subscribe button next to my image below in YouTube. Go ahead and click that and you'll be subscribed. You'll receive the latest videos as they come out, so be sure to do that. Also, we offer a 3-week free trial on our site. If you haven't done so already, get over to our site and sign up for the 3-week free trial. There's no credit card required for that, and you can get more great setups like this, along with a lot of great information on our site, on our subscription site, and also emailed to you after you sign up. And the other thing I want to mention was we also have a book on our swing trading methodology and channeling stocks in uptrends. And you can go to find that on our site as well and download that, and that is $39. Be sure to like our video too, and appreciate you watching today, and I'll have another video coming out real soon.